Hey guys! There are a few things I wanted to speak to you about, and as I did not want to make an overly long intro in one of this week's videos, I thought I'd just put it somewhere completely separate. So, welcome to the first Captain's Log. Don't worry though, I have a bonus video as well for you today and it will be a treat. So the reason I wanted to speak to you guys is because I will have to make some changes to the channel starting this week. After about 3 months of restarting it, the time has come to draw some conclusions on what works well with you guys and what doesn't. I was really happy to see that the fail compilations and the SPG reviews in World of Tanks are getting noticed, and that's just great. Unfortunately, I can't really say the same about the other World of Tanks content, the Tank and Tank Destroyer reviews, the Hero Mode series and the map guides. Due to this, while I will still correct the material for them, I have decided to put those series on pause for the time being and continue with the fail compilations and the SPG reviews. Whenever I do not put those videos up, I will focus on World of Warships, as those vids seem to be of greater interest to you guys, with a lot of future potential when the game goes into open beta and then eventually live. And at the end of the day, I just wanna put stuff up that you like to watch, so hopefully you will be satisfied with the results. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't play World of Tanks anymore, quite the contrary. I just did cut off some of the development lines to focus on the stuff that I truly want to get. For starters, I wanna get all tier 10 SPGs in the game, so I'm working really hard on that one. As for the rest, with the heavies, my aim is to get the E75 and E100 with the Germans, the T110E5 and the T57 autoloader with the Americans, and last but not least the famous IS-7 from the Russians. On the way to the top tiers, I will probably keep my IS-3 and KV-2 for fun times, and I'm also definitely holding on to my T-29 as well. On the TD front, I'm working towards the Object 704 with the Russians, also keeping the ISU-152 on the way. I also want both top-tier German TDs as well, the GE Waffenträger E100 and the Jagdpanzer E100, keeping the Ramatek Bolsig Waffenträger too. With the Americans, after much debate, I eventually did cut off the turreted line, and I want to get to the T110E3 with its monster of a frontal armor. And finally with the Brits, I want to get my hands on a Death Star. And oh yes, I will be firing gold as well. And probably I will also keep a Turtus for fun times. And last but not least, for a bit of diversity, I also work on the French lights to get my hands on an ELC AMX, an AMX 1390, and finally the Batchat 25T. I also want to keep the T71 light on the American line as I grind through it towards the T57 heavy. When I eventually get there so I can only play tier 8s to 10s, I will select the ones that resonate best with me, and I definitely want to make a score attack to see how high I can climb on the ladder. I'm already well over 54% overall win ratio while playing quite a lot of stuff I do not really like and without platooning in random battles only, so I think I will still have a lot of space for growth. It will be a lot of fun for sure, and I will probably also stream it on Twitch when we get there. As for World of Warships, I find this game really fun to play, even if the games last longer than in WoT. I think I will focus my efforts here on the carriers and battleships with the occasional recreational destroyer and cruiser ram. I'm still a huge noob a lot of times, but so far I have an over 60% overall win ratio, so it does go alright. Hopefully, I will have enough material soon so I can also start the fail compilation series here. And let me tell you, there is enough crazy shit going down also in these battles. But hopefully, you can get a taste of it in the bonus video of today. So to close it off, thanks a lot for sticking with me during all this time. You are truly awesome. I hope I can return the favor with some fun videos, so let me know what your preferences are, and I will be happy to adjust. Have a great week all of you, and I look forward to seeing you in one of the next videos.